Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be setting up my bullet journal for February. I wanted to go with like a conversation heart theme for the monthly page. So I kind of drew it out already. I did some little hearts. Honestly, like I'm not very artistic. I'm like super honest about that. I think in my last video, I know some people mentioned like not to sell myself short, but I really am not, but I've been really putting in effort into drawing this stuff. It's taken me some time, so that's why I do have to sketch things out before I do this. And I think in the other bullet journals that I've seen, I've noticed other people doing the same too, so it's like a common thing. But yeah, I'm gonna draw, I mean, they're hearts. So they're really easy, and then I just drew out, bubbled out a little February, then I have this month over here, and then I'm gonna work on this page a bit, and then I'll have a flip through of my January section of the parts that I don't mind showing on camera in another video, but that is coming later. But I wanted to do my setup of this so I can get started on it. So yeah, conversation hearts, that's what I plan on doing here. I already drew everything out. It's really cute. I love how it looks so far, and I'm excited to like color it in. That's like the fun part. So I have a bunch of like Tombows. Like these work well in this on this paper. So I have that. I have this one. They also have some mild liners because I wanted some purple. I've been going to Michael's recently, and they don't have a lot of Tombows anymore. Like all the colors are sold out, so I wasn't able to pick up any like new ones from those, but I do have some. I have some of these. I got this purple too. All right, so yeah, this is kind of the color scheme I'm gonna go for the hearts. I'm just going to color them in and probably outline them with some black. I think that'll be good. I'm actually going to check out these colors, kind of like do a little swatch of them. I think that's too bright. That's way too bright actually. I'm not gonna use that color. Okay, I have a lighter pink. I mean, this pink isn't bad, but for whatever reason it's dying out, even though I bought this recently, so I don't know why it's dried out like that. So I'll have to find another one, but I think I have this purple. This purple, I think I like this purple better, so I'll go with that one. I have this yellow, which I do like that yellow. I wanted a bright yellow, so that works. I've got this blue, that's a pretty blue, and this one too, which is kind of similar. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one seems to be a little bit brighter. And oh, I have orange. I want to see how close it is. Oh yeah, I could do orange. I need to find a pink, since my pink, I thought it was gonna work, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work. Okay, so I need to find, I have this pink. Oh, that pink works. I'll just use that pink because I don't have another, since this pink doesn't work. So I'm gonna use that one. Okay, so those will be my colors. It's been very colorful and pretty. I don't know yet what color I'm going to do this, but I kind of want to start with the hearts first and just color them in. I'm going to do this video a little bit differently. Last time I did it where I sped through things and put music, honestly, I don't like doing that. Even though from the bullet journal videos I've seen, that's how they do them, but I didn't like doing a video like that. I didn't like editing it like that. I didn't like just doing stuff and not explaining it all the way through. So I'm gonna stick with how I do my other videos, and that's just like, you know, doing it on camera and talking through it a little bit. Okay, so just coloring in that yellow. Oh no, yeah, that's yellow. Okay, that looks pretty. I want to do this one, this Tombow one here, or the mild liner here. I'm very new to this, so I'm still getting the hang of using this journal, but I really like it because it's a different type of creative thing for me to do, so it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm just coloring them in, and then I wrote like the little words on them too, which I'll probably write in with black because I don't have another color. Okay, and then I'm going to make this bottom part a little bit darker, so I'm probably going to go over it twice before I outline with the black, just so it pops a little bit more. Let me see if I did this one too. It's kind of like the side view of it, so I want it to look different than the top view. There, a little bit here. Cute. All right, so I'm gonna do pink. I'll do pink on this love one. And the top part. Okay, and then I also drew in just little like random hearts that I'm going to go in. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to just go in with like gray. First, I'm going to do the colorful ones, and then I'll see how colorful it is, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do them like gray or continue with doing all these colors. I'm not sure yet. So, yeah. I'm going to do orange. Actually, I think I kind of want to keep it these 4 colors. Try and decide if that's what I want to do. Okay, well, I figured that out. I'm just going to continue coloring these in. So you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. I'm just going to continue coloring them in, and then I'll go over how I plan on outlining everything. Okay, so I got all my hearts colored in. Looks really cute. I still haven't decided what I want to do for this either. But I'm going to go in with this micron. It's a 08, so it's kind of like a fine point. Oh no, sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. 02. That's the little fine point. I'm going to go in and trace these lines that I already drew in around. And that. And I'm going to write in the word. This one says love. Like that. Alright, so there I got my first one. And this one. This yellow one. And then I'll go in later and I'll clean it up a bit with the eraser. It's not perfect, but it looks good so far. So this one says hug me. And I just looked online to see like different words. I never buy these like candies. I don't like the way they taste, but I think they're they look really cute. They're kind of like candy corn where like I don't like the way they taste, or I don't like to eat them, but I like to buy them because they're cute for decoration. Yeah. So this one, and I tried to do like some different side views of these so that way they weren't all the same. Like I said, it's not perfect. I'm still learning how to do this. So that's why I mentioned at the beginning, like, I'm not very artistic, but I've been practicing, and I feel like, you know, practicing really helps. So if you don't feel like you're artistic, I feel like these are easy shapes to learn how to draw. And I just looked at a picture online and kind of just saw like where the shadowing or the side views were and how like some of them were a little bit different than the other ones. I kind of just copied it and mimicked it for my little journal. All right, so that already looks cute, like adding in that detail. Again, it's not perfect, but it looks really cool. Oh, another reason why it's not perfect is I have to draw like stretched out. So I'm going to bring it closer to me so that way I can draw it a little bit better. And then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do these hearts and then fill in this part. Okay, so I drew in everything and I really like how it looks. I'm going to actually go in with the colors because I feel like I want the colors more around the page. So I'm just going to go in like with the hearts. So I'm just going to go in and color in these hearts a little bit. And I kind of like where it looks a little messy, but so it doesn't have to be like perfectly in like where I drew. And then I'm going to draw over it with the pen. The micron. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw in some of these around, kind of spread the color around a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna go in with some yellow because over here I feel like I need more yellow around the page. So this will be a good way to get yellow around the page too. So this one over here, and one over here. Yeah. All right, and then I'll go in with this blue color. And some of them I made like different sizes too. Like smaller ones and bigger ones. Mixture. I think I was out of frame. All right, and then the pink color. Here, here, here. And then I got the orange color. I love these like pastel colors. They're really pretty. Okay, so I just have a few more to fill in, and then I'm going to go in with the same micron, and I'm just gonna draw over and make little hearts like that. And again, I like that the color is kind of coming, it's not like perfectly in the hearts, so I'm not gonna worry about making it perfect. I'm just gonna draw little hearts where I put the color. Okay, so I finished all the little hearts. I'm gonna actually make this gray because I feel like there's so much color on here that I just want something a little bit more like that. I want the hearts to pop out the most with the color. So I'm just gonna make February into this gray. I'm just gonna fill it in with this Tombow brush pen. And then I'm gonna outline it with the black. So yeah, same thing. Oh, I missed a heart. I need to color that heart in. That's... Yeah, I really love this because it honestly doesn't have to look perfect, but it still looks really cute and pretty. So yeah, it's really helping me to be like a lot more comfortable with how I draw things, and yeah, I really like it. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm just going to trace all of these lines that I already drew out to help me with that. All right, so I'm gonna finish that up. All right, so that is finished for the front. And then after all this is done, I will go in and I will erase all the little pencil marks. Right now, I don't wanna do that because I just wanna let it dry as much as possible. So I'm gonna let that be for now. Over here, I'm doing a this month. So I just write out the days of the month over here, again, I'm going to use the same pen I've been using. I already wrote out 1 through 28. So I'm just going to trace it with the micron. So 28 days. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Tombows and the mild liners, and I'm going to mark off the weekends for this month, which I believe, I might have to look at a calendar because I can't remember. I believe, yeah, let me look at a calendar because I don't remember which days are the weekends. All right, so I got my little monthly calendar here. So in February, the weekend is on the 5th and the 6th. So I'm just gonna take, what color should I start off with? I'm gonna start off with purple. So I'm gonna go on the 5th, this 5th line. Actually, let me see how I did it on my other one, just to double check. Yeah, okay. So on the 5th one, I wasn't sure if I highlighted the number, but I didn't. I just drew here. So the 5th and the 6th. So that way I knew like this is a weekend. And then all I do in here is I write like if something's coming up. So like my mom's birthday's on the 23rd, so I'll write there like mom's birthday. And like I think I might be meeting up with a friend. Like if I meet up with a friend, I'll write that in there. That kind of stuff. Just to document it. I use this journal more as like memory keeping in a way. So yeah, it's not really planning related, but I do like to know, like, to look back and see, like, oh, I did this this month. All right, so then the next week, it's going to be the 12th and the 13th. So I'm going to get yellow for the 12th and the 13th. Oh, it's such a nice yellow. Okay, and then the next weekend is the 19th and the 20th. So I'm gonna grab this teal color, 13th or 19th and the 20th, 19th and the 20th, and then the last one is the 26th and the 27th. So I'm gonna do pink, 26th and the 27th, 26th. And the 27th. All right, so that way I know where the weekends are. Cute, I love that. All right, and then over here, I guess I'm just gonna write out this month. I kind of want to do something different here, so I might erase that and write out like, make it look a little bit different. Maybe do bubble lettering, possibly. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that in a little bit. Okay, so I decided to do more of like a little bubble type lettering to match this one, and I'm just gonna do the same thing and go in with the gray. I'm actually gonna write in here, I'm gonna do this month. I think I'm gonna do it lowercase. Change my mind again. Okay, and then I'm gonna color this in with the gray and then trace around it. Okay, I'm gonna take this pen and trace around what I drew. Okay. All right. So that is done on that side. Looks really cute. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. So I'm basically gonna kind of do similar things on these pages. I'm going to first trace out February. I'm actually gonna use a different micron, the thicker one for this. So I'm just writing in February. Just in my like regular writing, like that. And then, oh, I'm actually gonna cut this. I'm gonna do like a little Dutch door, so that way I like to, well, for last month I did a picture a day, so I can like just put a picture. Honestly, it doesn't have to be anything major. It could be like if I went to Starbucks, picture of my drink, or you know, if I went and did something, if I went out to eat, put a picture of the food, or you know, picture of whoever I'm with, just to have a picture a day for the month. So I really liked that idea. So I'm going to continue doing that. First, I'm going to draw in some of these hearts that I have here around the page. Do a yellow one over here, and then a purple. Purple. There. Okay. And then I'm going to take the 0.2 micron and just outline the hearts a little bit like that. All right, cool. So I already drew this here, but I forgot I'm not going to keep it there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. I'm thinking, let me see where I'm going to cut this. So I'm going to cut it here on this line right here. I'm going to get rid of this piece right here. So I'm just going to cut on the line. This. Thankfully there's like dot grid on here, so that is super helpful. Alright, so I'm going to take this piece off. I'm actually going to cut this down a little bit too. I think I'm just going to cut here. I forgot how I did this one. I probably should have looked at my other one, but it's okay if it's different. It doesn't have to be exact from my last month. So I'm going to cut this here. And then I'm going to cut one, just the bottom part, because I want it to be smaller than this page. Here. That. I'm going to get my X-Acto knife so I can trim these off. I didn't cut deep enough. I forget this paper is really thick. Okay, I'll try that again. Okay, so that is off. And then I'm going to cut this piece off too. The bottom piece. There. Okay. So I have a little door now. And here I'm going to put like, I'm going to draw circles. I'm just going to use, no, I should use, I have a bunch of circles that I'm going to use for here. Okay, so I decided to go with some boxes instead of circles this time around. And so I drew out boxes, and I have one for each day of the month. And then over here, I'm going to do like a little currently page. So before I do that though, I do want to color in the little hearts over here. And on the other side, I think I'm going to do yellow. Okay, and I'm going to draw in the little ones too. And pink. 20. $22 on that side. I'm going to darken this section a little bit more. This one too. Oh, I forgot a little heart right there. What color? I guess purple. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with the 02 to trace all of this. This one says love. And then I'll do this XOXO one. XOXO. And then the little hearts. Like that. Cute. All right. And then I'm going to probably darken up these lines with this 08. I'm trying to think if I want to do, I think I want to do like little dashes. Like, I don't want to do like straight lines, so I'm going to just do dashes like this. I think I might do this on my weekly too. I think that's a cool effect. And I'm just going to go down and do all of these sections. And then I plan on putting my picture a day in each of these. I'm just going to write 4 here, like that. But yeah, I'll just size them down, like whatever pictures I take, I'll size them down to fit in these little boxes. All right, so I'm just gonna continue filling in all of that. Okay, so I drew in all of the lines with the little dotted lines, and that is done for there. And then I wrote in the currently stuff I want to write in. So I have watching, eating, drinking, listening, planning, loving, celebrating, dreaming, going, feeling, buying, and visiting. So I like to fill that in for the month to see if it like changes. It's just something fun to document. So I have that. And then the next thing, I'm just going to do my first weekly page. So I like to incorporate like whatever design I've been using into the weeklies. So I have some boxes. I just journal a little bit in the boxes. So I'm going to first draw out like all of the little hearts. Color them in like I've been doing so far. This one yellow. This is probably my favorite part, is coloring these in. Let's see. I've got orange. And blue. Alright, cool. I was able to put all the colors on this page. I'm going to draw little hearts too after I'm done. That's okay. So I'm going to do this one on camera. So I'm just going to darken this a little bit more here. That. And then I'm going to draw this little heart. I have a little heart here. I'm going to draw a heart here. Just kind of like sprinkle them around a little bit. That's. And I think that's it. Okay. And then for the day, to bring in the gray that I used for like the month part. And I'm just going to block off like a little section so I can write in the day. And then I'm going to take the 0.8 micron and I'm just going to do like those dotted little dot sections. Like so. Going around the hearts. And around the section I'm going to use to write the date, like the number. That's okay, cool. So this is going to be the first. So I'm going to put one there, like that. And I might put in with a smaller, let me get my calendar. So I don't know what the day of the week is for that day. All right, so the first is Tuesday. So I'm just going to write in Tuesday on top. And then I can go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and kind of go that way. Okay, I'm gonna take this too, and I'm gonna draw in, outline all the lines. This one says cool. All right. So I'm just going to continue doing that for the rest of the week for the first 2 pages for February. Okay, so I drew in everything for the weekly. This one goes till the 8th. And then I plan on doing the same thing for the rest of the month, but I'll do that later. Oh, and I forgot to write in. I'm going to write in over here the days. Wednesday, Thursday, since it's not like a traditional start of like Monday or Sunday, I want to have the day on the top. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. All right, cool. So that is done. Everything is set up for now. And oh, the last thing I want to do is I'm going to take this punch. I'm going to round the corners on here since the planner does have rounded corners. I kind of want it to match. So I have this punch that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to punch the corners so they're rounded. I think this is the only page I have to do this to. Like that. I just think it looks nicer with the rounded ends. Like that. All right, so that is everything for February. There is the first, this is the monthly page that I plan on writing, you know, things that are going to pop up for the month. The February page, the monthly page. This is where I'm going to do my little memory keeping with my picture for each day. So I have all that mapped out, and then my little currently section, and then these are going to be my weeklies that I plan on just journaling a little bit in. I feel like for me, I don't really journal a lot, so this is enough space for me to write in a little bit of something for each day. All right, so that is it. That is my bullet journal for this month. I really like how this one turned out. It's a lot of fun. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you all in the next one.